You guys know what a tuning fork is, right? A tuning fork is also used in science at magnetics. I was never too good in science. I kept flunking out. But I remember from somewhere, some experiments or some kind of metal thing, you hold and it goes when some magnetism comes in there. It's called a tuning fork. I have, and I think all of you have it, but some are more tuned into ours. I have I have my own built-in tuning fork, and I get it when I'm around people. I get a certain vibe, something that you can't describe or see, because people never explicitly expel me from their crowd. Or I complain and I bitch and I moan about people. They won't talk to you. They don't like me. Gag, gag. They don't say goodbye, go away. They don't actually say that. It's the tuning. You understand? I get a vibe. I learn more and more to listen. I think I made it to this point in my life because I followed my gut. And my gut tells me something when I'm around people. And that's why I want to be around them. I know I need them. They need me. I'm part of something bigger. I'm part of the universe. I know there's good people. I know I'm good. I got to stop being so hard on myself. I just kind of got to keep my distance of people. I can't see their truths. I'm too deceived by them. I'm too confused with them. It's just a bad combination. So I'm learning just to kind of coexist with them from afar. But anyway, on to other subjects. You may wonder why I'm not doing this. Is supposed to be a comedy channel, right? And I was supposed to be going to open mics and filming myself and putting it on here, and also doing little shorts to be doing comedy. And somewhere, and I listen, I'm gonna make room for that in the future. I do want to do that, but it's right now, and I'm not feeling it. A lot of it has to do with that tuning fork vibe I told you. And you know what's coming our way, and watch your way. It's coming your way to this major. You think COVID was bad? There's some major measles outbreaks coming out right now. That's scary shit. It's gonna be like another pandemic. You might as well, if you can make your money or work outside somewhere, you know, where the air is clean, this breeze is talk to your coworkers. Do that. Don't huddle up. That's why I had a decent job a few weeks ago. It was good pay, good hours. I was gonna make good money. I even had health insurance through it, and I quit. And I don't regret it. I don't. God forbid if some disease came in, it would have wiped us all out. We're all huddled up in a freaking. We all be huddled up all together all day, stuck in this building. I heard horrible stories about when things happen. They're all stuck in there for a week. I don't want to get into details, but I'm just saying that's not for me anymore. I need to be outside or working from home or just being at home. There's nothing wrong with wanting to stay home. It's safer at home. The pandemic taught us that. So anyway, I'm learning to like people from afar. I'm learning. And eventually, I do. I do. I work outside with people, and it's cool. And I look forward to seeing them. And it's enough. It's all like it. It's all I want, and it's all they want. Keep things simple. Don't make things complicated. When you work in an office all day with people, it becomes like General Hospital. So anyway, you're wondering why I'm not doing comedies much here because I'm kind of incorporating another one of my. I talk about the trumpet with you. I brought the trumpet on here a couple of times. You saw that. Remember that time I said it's my AK-47. I said it's my emotional support trumpet. I played some reveille. I played some silly parody songs for you. Trumpet's one side of me. Another side you guys might not know, but I'm a podcaster. Now, so what I'm taking over here is some of my podcasting elements because the podcasting channel only has 38 subscribers. Here, I got 68 subscribers. People like me a little better, and people don't seem to mind it so much when I deviate from comedy and I go into other topics. They seem to dig it. And the other channel, they don't seem to watch it as much. They like my shorts. So I'm going to keep posting there, but I'm testing that over here. I'm going to start having some conversation and dialogue over here. And I'm going to try to keep it about comedy and podcasting and maybe music too. Is that okay? And listen, let's make room. That's why I say let's call it a salad because one day I might return. I'm not closing the door. I might go to the open mics and I start randomly posting me of open because that's what I used to do. when I first started doing this channel. I just told you about that tuning fork here. This is what's called a recall in comedy. And see, this is about comedy. When you bring back a subject that you had mentioned earlier in the dialogue, it's called a recall. So the tuning fork, I got that tuning fork. That's why I'm not too hanging out in the scene. The tuning fork is giving me bad vibes. So what it's gonna, you know what? The problem, I like comedy, but I'm trying to mix in other things with it, like this podcasting and the trumpet. I'll tell you why. There's too much pressure just to be funny. If you're hanging around comics, you'll see that it takes the fun. It's like squeezing the juice out of a lemon. There's no fun. There's too much pressure. Everybody's the wittiest. It's not fun. It's obnoxious. That's what it turns out. It's distorted. It's like a nuclear waste. It goes from being funny into I get the tuning fork is telling me it's obnoxious. Okay, so that's why I'm mixing up a little salad. You can make a trumpet funny. You can make a podcast funny. You don't got to stand up and do. What about people in wheelchairs? I found sit down comedy. A lot of comics are happy you're doing and they're funny as crap. And I watch a lot of them, and I think that they laugh. I look forward. I enjoy their podcasts more than I enjoy their comedy. I enjoy doing this more than comedy, to tell you the truth. I like doing comedy too, but comedy you need an audience. Podcasting you don't. Podcasting is the best. Podcast comedy, it sounds weird when you don't have a bunch of goddamn jackasses laughing at you. I do it anyway. Screw them and their rules. I do. If you watch, I do that. But in podcasting, you see these guys rant. They have millions of viewers. They're sitting there, just like me, because I don't have a fancy wall in the back. I tried it. I had a cardboard wall. I had this big canvas thing of a map of the weather, and with news desk and the skylight. I kept trying to tack it up on the wall. It kept falling. Okay. I had a cardboard wall, paid $60 for. I gave up. It's just a bare wall. Screw it. Screw it. I got the mic though. I got the mic and I got the computer. That's all. That's the happiest guys. I just don't have their fancy editing in the studio. I don't know. I don't have a big desktop and a light and a musical intro. I guess with the proper tech, though, I could do that. Is it necessary? Maybe I'll evolve to it. I don't know. I'm just ranting now. I forgot what the hell we're talking about. We're talking about I like people from a distance. Okay, we'll close on another recall. Salute. See you guys tomorrow or later if another brainstorming idea comes to me.